Hey up me ducks, it's Simon here. Bongs are bonging. It's 4 p.m, it's Saturday. There you all are. Good to see everybody. Camera angle is a bit weird. Let's make sure I'm fitting in. Something I've been trying to do my entire life. So, wow, so many people here already. And that's probably because I'm an hour later than usual. So hopefully you saw the announcement in the Hermit's Cave Facebook group. I've been out today, this afternoon, met up with some friends. We went to Wollerton Hall. I took you guys to Wollerton Hall when we just first came out of lockdown. The one where it's got the big mansion house that was used for the Batman Christian Bale film. I think it was Batman Returns, the one with Anne Hathaway. And there's a deer park there. And today we actually saw, because it sounds strange, there's a deer park there, but you don't always see deers. We actually saw one, and it was majestic. I took a picture, so I'll have to upload it to the Facebook group or something. But it was great. So it was a bit of a birthday get-together, being as everything is now up and in the air again with lockdown. Nottingham is probably going to go into lockdown on Monday. So any plans I had, gone. But that's okay. There's worse things. So it is what it is. So let's say hello to people before there's too many to say hello to, because there's 51 people here already. So roll call time. Hello to, first one in was our Caroline from Somewhere in Time Tarot. Hello, Caroline. I thought you were starting it. Oh, I'm sorry if everybody's been here for ages. Caroline's been here for over an hour. We've got Neem, Jennifer, Ginger Faye, Andrea, Elizabeth, The Wild One, Holly, Woodthrush Cottage, Raven Song, Lisa, Joanne, Orsi, B-Jam. Hello, B-Jam. Haven't seen you for a short while. Hope you're doing okay. Patrice. Hello, Patrice. Raven Song, did I just say you? Might not have done. Essian, Tycon, Hippie Therapist, Jackie Jacaranda, how you doing? Justin, hello Justin. Cassie, Martin, Kerry. Am I actually about to catch a Simon live? This has never happened before. Well, welcome. It's lovely to have you here. Oh, we've got Chris. Hello, Chris. Zane. Hi, Zane. Jen. Okay, now it's time for CC&C. Yeah, you got up early, didn't you? Waterchild. Richard. Hello, Richard. Just trying to make sure I don't miss anyone. Billy. Eleanor. B. Hi, Red Bean B. Celia. Amber, Cell, L. Oi, oi, L. You've actually woke up. That's the first. Kimberly. Hello, Kimberly. And Ayushi. Is that how you say your name? Hi, Naomi. And Tammy Pie. And the Crooks Nook. Donna. Hi, Donna. Good to see you. Misty. Woman Who Sees, Hippie Therapist, hello Renee, Kristen, Elaine, hello Elaine, good to see you, Angeline, Connor, hi Connor, long time no see, how are you getting on? How's student life in these unprecedented times? Angela, Wild Rose, Crystal Sparkles, Heidi, well, everybody's lovely who comes, but it's lovely to see some old friends popping in as well as new. Laura, Robin, Silky, Tammy, Erin, Aquarius Owl. It's jumped to 76 people. Blue Moon, Marina, Andy, Laurie, might have said Laurie already. If I miss you, I do apologise. Maharet and Wayward Son, talking of old friends. How are you, Sonny? It's lovely to see you. I haven't seen you for ages. And you popped in my mind yesterday, actually. I won't say why, but I saw something and it reminded me of you. And I thought, I must get in touch with Sonny. and here you are. So yeah, old friends indeed. It's lovely to see everyone. So how are we all doing? Let's just have a check-in. How's everybody doing? It's been a while since I've done a Cuppa catch-up in cards. It feels like forever. So last week was the interview with Sandra from the Whispering Well. The week before there wasn't one because my friend was over from Wales, so we was busy all weekend. The week before that was the channel takeover with the lovely Kim. So it's probably about a month since, and in some ways it doesn't feel like a month, but it is probably a month since we've sat and had a good chat. So, how is everybody? Your coffee's gone cold, Tammy Pie. Well, that's no good. Go on. I won't. We'll just have a little bit of a chit chat whilst you refill your coffee cup. You won't miss anything. So I've got coffee. I've got coffee with my almond milk. It's a proper autumnal day today. As I say, I've been for a walk, which was lovely, but it threw it down, as we say over here. It threw it down, and so we took shelter in a courtyard and had a coffee under a huge umbrella, which was nice because it's quite warm, even though it's getting colder. But it's a proper autumn type day today. Amber's there with a glass of wine, and Jen's coffee's gone cold too. I love the mug. Thank you, Wood Thrush. This was from Glastonbury, from a market stall vendor that was there for the Frost Fest, which is a bit like a Christmas market. And I bought it, and yeah, I love it. It's really nice. You know, when you can cup it sometimes when it's cold out, you can get your hands around it. And as I say, I've got really big hands. This is a big mug, so it's like a hug in a mug. I've got Coke Zero, says Connor. I don't like Coke Zero. I'm all Pepsi Max myself, especially the cherry. Something about the Diet Coke varieties I don't like. Chris has got a beer. Wow. Decaf coffee for hippie therapist. Gin and tonic for Richard. You guys all on the hard stuff already. Did you say it came down in straight lines? No, sometimes we say steer rods. It came down like steer rods. You know, like the rods you get on stairs. I don't know why we say that. Steer rods. Why do it just say rods? Or throw it down, slinging it down, pissing it down. What else do we say? Spitting, when it's just that fine stuff that wets you through, as Peter Kay would say. I've got Advil, chocolate, Cheerios and coffee. Wow. Coke versus Pepsi, over versus under. We do get into some tough topics here. Yeah, nothing's out of bounds, Jen. I did the Pepsi challenge years ago, and yeah, I won a lot of Pepsi. I can always taste the difference between Pepsi and Coca-Cola. We say it's lashing. Yeah, we've said that before. It's lashing it down. It's always it down though, isn't it? Hoofing it down. I've not heard that one. Hi, Candy. Chris, I'm good, thanks. Okay, which part of the world does mizzle come from? I've not heard mizzle. Drizzle, yeah, but not mizzle. Mist and drizzle. That must be some part of the country that I'm not aware of, but I've never used the word mizzle. Guzzling. Now, Erin, for me, guzzling is when you're really, you know, gulping down a drink. We'll say you're a proper guzzler. You know, on those lovely hot summer days, and you go to a nice little country pub and you buy a pint of lager and you just guzzle it. That's what we call guzzling. I am preparing dinner whilst watching this chat. Oh, have you got anything nice, B? I wasn't allowed to bring Pepsi in the house growing up. Really? Wow. Tipping it down, yeah, that's another one. Hi, Jada. Already missing those lovely hot summer days. Yeah, although I do like autumn. I do. I like autumn and I like spring. I think I prefer spring over autumn, marginally. But anyway, lots to show you and stuff today. So we've got a few, I mean, this is Cuppa Catch Up and Cards. So there are quite a few cards. And we're also going to be doing the giveaway announcement for the very talented Gaz Armstrong, who's in our community, is a member of the Hermit's Cave Facebook group. If you remember, gifted me a wand. He forged it himself. So they're metal with an S on the end. And then he did, and a pendulum, which you can wear or use for dowsing. And then he put a second set in, this one with the spiral on it, which is lovely. So there's this metal wand, and there is the dowsing pendulum as well, which he forged. And they're really great. So these two items are being given away later. We had 85 entries, which is amazing. 85 entries. Doesn't look like there's 85 names in there, does there? But there are. It's because they're not folded or anything. But there's 85 names in here. So we will pull them a bit later. Unless, do you want to do it now? Now or at the end? Because not everybody might be able to stay. So I'll go with the consensus. Now or end. Just put one of those two in. Heads up, Stephanie has taken delivery of Oak, Ash and Thorn Tarot deck, and it's going through the orders. Cool. Now. Everybody wants it now. You have the bowl in the hand, so might as well. Jen, that is a proper balanced response that I would expect only from you. Well, being as you've got the bowl in your hand, you may as well do it now. Well, I don't think a single person has said do it at the end. So instant gratification, exactly, Aquarius Owl. So it looks like up to you, says Justin. Let's go now then, being as that's the most popular. So thank you to everybody who entered. There can only be one winner because you win both the dowsing pendulum and the wand together. We did look into whether whether you can send metal abroad, and you can. There are no restrictions on that. I always thought for some reason you couldn't send metal, but it's good to know that you can. So I'm just going to mix them all up and draw one name. I just got one. I've got one. Pop that down and let's see who's won. No way. No way. Jen's Balanced Tarot. It's your lucky week, Jen. Wow. Congratulations, Jen. I don't want anybody, because Jen's a friend, I don't want anybody to think this is fixed. And I could pull another name, but then if I pull somebody else's name that's in the chat, they'll be like, oh, they pulled my name afterwards. But yeah, you trust me. You trust me. So, and you can see there's lots of different names written in there. Wow, what are the chances out of 85 names? So well done, Jen. So I have your address, so I can send these to you. So you've won the wand and the dowsing pendulum, forged by Gaz, who's a member of our group. So I'm just going to put these out the way. And she was so balanced as well. Well, you've got the bowl in your hand. And you almost intend to. So that's that out the way. Quite a few things to show you. Oh my God, we trust you, Simon. I know, it just feels weird. You know, when it's somebody who you're close to and talk to like nearly every day, and then they win, you kind of think, oh. But I'm really pleased because she's lovely, isn't she, our Jen? So she deserves it. I almost intend to. I never want anyone to think because we're friends that we're rigging. I know, and that's why I decided to show inside the bowl, but I'd never do that. You'd never allow me to do that. So, all right. So, a few little bits. Firstly, I picked up a couple of things. So this, I'm really chuffed to get. So, Melissa Zupan, I don't know if she's here. I didn't see her come in or when I did the roll call. But Melissa Zupan, who's in our community, she's got a channel. She's very knowledgeable, particularly about the RWS. She contacted me to say, just giving you the heads up, there is a deck that's on eBay in the UK only. She'd already got a copy of it anyway, and she said it's listed at a really low price. Well, these things tend to be listed at a low price, but then they go for a really high amount, don't they? But this is the Mary Kay Greer black and white tarot deck. The idea was you colour them yourself, and these were out in the 1980s, so it is quite rare. But it comes with an audio cassette. Do you remember audio cassettes? How cool is that? I don't have a cassette player, so I can't play it, but that's not the reason why I bid on it. But the seller put it on for £3.50. I'm going to get saturated now by the sun that's coming out between the clouds. The seller put it on for £3.50, so I bid. I waited, you know, and then about 20 minutes before, I thought, well, because there were some watchers, I thought I'll put a bid in for £3.50, and then I put my highest I was prepared to go up to, and then just went about my business. Oh, I couldn't be there for the exact finish time because of work and stuff. And then I got the notification saying that I was the highest bidder, and I got it for £3.50. So really chuffed. So it's featuring best-selling author Mary Kay Greer, an audio exploration of the tarot, a visualized journey through the major and minor arcana to discover your future and contact your hidden inner wisdom. Exclusive. Includes a limited edition Rider-Waite tarot deck and guidebook. And look at Mary on the back. So 80s looking. And you do get a little book. I mean, it's only a little book, but in here, and I must do it, I haven't had a chance to do it yet, it talks about finding your card. You know, we all say, like I say, I'm the Lovers, because I add all the digits up. So 15, 10, 1970, I add them all up, and then it goes down. Anything that you can condense down below 22, because 22 is the Fool, and it's the Lovers. But they do a different one. So she gives an example for Mick Jagger, which is July 26, 1943. And they add it up that way. So I don't know if it would give me a different kind of score. I don't think it would. But I'm going to try it anyway, just to see if I am. Because I've always been a bit sort of, the Lovers. The booklet has the Albano Tarot font. Very cool. Oh, right. I never realised that. I mean, it's got no cards in it. No cards at all. But it's got little bits like the constellations and stuff like that. But the reason why I wanted it, and it's like, it's Diddy. It's Diddy in size. I'm not enamoured by the backs, but that's a little, you know, I can live with that. Because it's got on the back audio Renaissance tapes, and then this kind of Mona Lisa image. I'm going to have to pull the blinds because I'm getting really... Ah! Talk amongst yourselves. I'm back. Okay. So yeah, so that's better. The backs, you know, but this is great because this is from 1980, I want to say 6. Doesn't say on the inside of the, oh, drop the tape. Doesn't say on the inside of the sleeve, but I have seen a date, so I knew it was the 1980s. Let's have a look in here. The light, it burns. It burns. Oh, 1987. Wow, that was the year I left school and started work. at the theme park. So yeah, but the cardstock is really nice. And I've always wanted a black and white RWS deck. I have no intention of colouring this in because I've always wanted the black and white RWS. 32 years ago, that makes me feel old. The year I left school was 32 years ago. I was 16, so that's half of that time. Oh my gosh. So yeah, anyway, you know what the RWS looks like, but isn't it cool in black and white? Are the backs blank? No, Robin. The black backs have got this Mona Lisa holding a cassette tape. It's really quite bizarre. She's obviously the Mona Lisa looking at this deck, holding a cassette tape, got the little booklet. It does say Rider-Waite Tarot Cards, copyright 1971 at the bottom. And then this Audio Renaissance tapes. But it's the fronts that I wanted, you know. So I've not had chance to even, it's just been so busy at the moment with work and everything that I've not really had chance to play with these. And these came about a week ago, I think. I'd love to colour this. Yeah, see, I don't want to, I'm not great at colouring anyway. But because they're kind of like pocket sized as well, it's just nice. It's just nice to have them. I love them. And to get them for £3.50, steal. I never normally get good bargains like that. So thank you to Melissa Zupan for, you know, highlighting these to me and letting me know. There's a chipper sound where my nanny lives called the Mona Lisa, and those backs reminded me of it. There's a chipper around where my nanny lives. What does that mean? There's a chipper around. So yeah, and it just sits nicely in this little set. The book goes on top of the cassette. So that's pretty cool. So I was really chuffed to get that. I'm not 30 yet, oh my goodness. But I was raised mostly by grandparents, so I had all the old stuff, nothing modern. A chip shop. You call them chippers? Oh, chippy, yeah. Yeah, so a chipper to me would be one of those machines where you put like tree trunks in and it chips them into wood chips. That's a chipper. But I was like, well, it won't be on about that, linked to Mona Lisa. So a chippy, yeah, we call them chippies. Chip shop, chippies. So like when Becca comes, I always say to her, do you fancy a chippy tea? And she'll go, oh yeah, let's have a chippy tea. It would be therapeutic to colour them, plus I would be probably help connecting the deck. Yeah, you see, if I was to colour a deck, then I'd probably want a standard size. That's quite intricate, and I don't do well with intricate. I'm a bit too clumsy. They call them chippers here in Ireland. That's good to know. Also, I bought these. So do you remember when I did the video? It was only like 6 minutes long, but from 2 weekends ago when my friend came down from Wales. I say down from Wales because he's North Wales. And we went to that little shop called The Cauldron. It's new. I haven't been to Matlock Bath for, and we say Bath in the Midlands, not Bath. Like the posh folks down south, like RL and Jackie, Bath. Matlock Bath, not been for a few years, but it's a relatively new shop, and it's a witchy shop that they've opened. And there were a few decks and things in there, but it was mainly Oracle. But I bought these playing cards, the bicycle, and it's Alchemy of England, 1977. So I don't know if anybody else has got them, but I thought, oh, and I'm quite into playing cards at the moment. That's reminded me something else I need to show you. So yeah, and bicycle are good quality, aren't they? What's the shop called? It's called The Cauldron, I think. It is on my video. And And if you go to my Instagram, the_hermits_cave, there's a picture on there, and I'm pretty sure it's called the Cauldron. Or is it the Coven? Or it might be the Coven. Could somebody just have a look at my Instagram? I can't, because I've got the chat on my iPad and my phone is broadcasting live. I don't want to go through the top and break the seal, but I'm going to have to because the bottom's glued down. Don't like doing that. Oh well. Thank you, Elle, for the link. Our link queen. Coven, the Coven, right, not the Cauldron. I knew it was something witchy, and it is a witchy shop. They've got some cool stuff actually. Oh, I'm making a right dog's dinner of this. Oh, damn. So, folds down so you can get them out nicely. So yeah, as I was saying, I'm really loving playing cards at the minute, and I have been doing some readings with them. They've got the lovely, because the bicycle, these are the backs. They've got the lovely, can you see the linen finish? They feel really nice. But look at that, look at the Jokers. We've got the Joker from Batman. And then that's the second Joker. Look at the Ace of Spades. And I thought all the other, you know, the pips like 2 through to 10 would just be pips, but they're not. They're all, and look at that for the 4, this skeleton hand holding a black rose. Oh, and there's some keywords there as well. Skeletons, then we've got like the Angel of Death. So this is cool. And then these are our majors, which are our courts, which are full colour illustrations. Love this. It's great, isn't it? It's I can't believe I've had this 2 weeks and not even opened it yet. But oh wow, there's the Ace of Diamonds. Diamonds are incredible. Look at this. And this wasn't dear. This was £7, I think. Where's the, yeah, there's the price sticker on it. £7, which is really cheap. That'd be about $10 in the States. But the quality of it feels amazing. Tell us again where you got this. I got it from a little witchy shop in the Derbyshire Peak District, a little town called Matlock Bath. And it's a bit like a promenade without the sea. It's like a seafront, but it's right in the heart of, and there's all houses up in the hills. Gulliver's Kingdom is there. The Heights of Abraham, we can go up in the cable cars and stuff. And they've opened this little witchy shop. And I just wanted to go in and have a look. They won't allow me to film, but on the inside that was fine. I did do on my video, I showed the window, and they've got this huge Baphomet in the window, which was stunning. It was something like £1,000 though, but it was amazing. And the king, I love this image, look at that. So yeah, it's just a beautiful, I'll just show you a couple more. 6 of clubs. Got dragons. Hi Shane. Oh, I just saw a wolf. So I'll show you that one. Oh, they've slid. They've slid. Look at the Ace of Clubs. Isn't it gorgeous? So I'm loving this, and I might start collecting bicycle playing cards because why not? I collect everything else. Ace of Hearts is beautiful. Jen still doesn't have any fancy playing cards. And we get another Joker, which is Betty. And then we get an art card as well, which is just this skull, which is pretty awesome. So yeah, so I saw them. I was going to get, there was an Oracle in there, and I thought, do you know what? I'm going to get a playing card deck because I've got a few now and I really like them. So whilst we're talking about playing card decks, I just wanted to say a thank you as well to Nancy, Texas Rose Nancy, because she did a giveaway on her channel where she was letting go of so many decks, tarot decks, oracle decks, all sorts. And I said to her, I would love the playing card deck that you're giving away, but I'd like to buy it, please. And she said, no, it's a gift. I said, well, let me pay for postage then. So she agreed to that. And then she posted it and said, I've had a change of heart. I'm coming to Glastonbury for the meetup next year. Yay. And she said, you can buy me a drink. So I said, I'll buy you a couple of drinks. So that's what we've agreed. But she put it in this amazing box. Look how gorgeous this is. It's like a book. And it's beautiful. So it's magnetic. It's solid. Beautiful and lined. But I love these, and that's the inside of the box. There's the magnet. So it's a really beautiful storage box. But this is 18th century English cards, as you can see here, and it's a copy of a deck printed in London around 1750 by an unknown printer, save for his initials HC, which appears in the King of Hearts. The classic style of the face card makes this a good representation of decks that were used in both Britain and the USA from the early 18th century through to the 19th century. And this deck was made in 2007. But they are plain backs, and it is just card, and it's absolutely gorgeous. I love the colours, the bold colours and everything. It's just, you know, pip. But they have a bit of, again, I don't know if I'll pick it up, try and catch the light. Do you see this, like, raised pattern? They just feel amazing. Let me show you the King of Diamonds. Just look at his face. The first deck is Bicycle Alchemy 1977. Yes, that was right. Where does it say? The King where? King of Hearts. Let me show you the King of Hearts. So, yeah, and I was like, where's the HC? But it's there in the handle of the sword. Do you see that? So it's pretty amazing. I love it. So thank you, Nancy, for sending this to me. And yeah, I said drinks are on me that night when we meet up in Glastonbury in August. Hi, Robin. So that was cool. That came since I've last done a live from the lovely Nancy. Hi, Jonathan. Okay, and then a couple of things to show you. So, don't know if our Elaine is still in there. Oh, she's there. So, Elaine, bless her, very naughty of her. She said, I've ordered you something for your birthday. And she said it will be coming from Amazon between 12 and 2 today. Well, I had to go out at 1:30 because, as I said, I've been out today. So I was thinking, just my luck, it'll probably come after that. But it didn't. It came about 5 to 1, something like that, as I was getting ready to go. And she said, I can open it early. Now, normally, if anybody knows me, and we've had these conversations quite recently, there's a few things arrived, and I was like, oh, I like to wait for the day normally. But, so I said to her, it's arrived, it came in time, and I will open it early, but can I open it on Cuppa? And she said, yes, of course. So I have no idea what it is, but it was very, very naughty of her. But our Elaine is lovely and very generous. She was the very kind soul who sent me the abalone shell, and also she made that gorgeous orgonite, if you remember, and the large red and gold orgonite that I've got, which is now next to my bed. So who knows what's in the box? Oh, exciting. It is exciting. Oh, and it's gift wrapped. Look at that. That's gift wrapped beautifully. So, oh, we've got something here. Have a happy birthday, Simon. I will raise a glass to you this side of the pond. Much love from Elaine Murphy. So, thank you, Elaine. I really appreciate it. It's, yeah, you get this little gift tag. Wow, really beautiful, beautiful bag. Oh, and it's inside another box. Oh, the suspense. Hi, Sean. How is everybody? And those that I've missed coming in, hello. There's 122 people here, which is lovely to see everyone. It's like pass the parcel. Wow, it's sealed well. Ooh. Ooh, I'm not sure what this is. And there's a little card here. And so the adventure begins. I'm so intrigued. What does it say on the back? Thank you. Wanderings. Thank you for choosing Wanderings. I hope you love your purchase. Wanderings. A bag within a box, within a bag, within a box. Oh, wow. This is beautiful. Look at this. Oh, wow. That is incredible. Elaine, thank you so much. You really shouldn't have. It's got this key charm, which tucks inside this little little pocket here. So you pull the key out. It is pretty. And oh, the smell. Oh, it's like walking into a shoe shop. You know, you get that leather smell. It is gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. And look at the paper. It is, oh, look at the edges. Oh, Elaine, I'll treasure this. Thank you. I absolutely adore it. I love journals and stationery and things, and this is just, I wish you could smell the smell. So thank you so much. That is really, really kind of you. Really, really kind. People are so lovely. So let me pop that back in the bag to keep it safe. I'm gonna have to think of something special to use this for now. It's so sweet of her. She's so sweet. She is one of the loveliest people. If you haven't checked out her channel, Elaine's changed her channel name and it's just gone. Elle, if you our link queen, would you link Elaine's channel, please? Because she's changed it to something like Tarot and Chat or something around chatting. And I always remember original channel names, and then when they get changed, I forget them. There it is, Elaine's News and Reviews. You are welcome. You can enjoy keeping notes on travels. Oh, thank you. And this lovely little card that you get it from Wanderings. It says, I hope you love your purchase. Please let me know if you're not completely satisfied. I want to make this perfect for you. Your purchase also comes with a 365-day warranty in the unlikely event your wandering product does not stand the test of time. Wow. Happy wandering. So yeah, it's like a little travel journal, which is perfect. Perfect. Thank you so much. Would be perfect to use as a grimoire for the one we are going to be putting together with Elle and Shane. Yeah. You see, I've kind of got a grimoire. I don't know where it is at the moment. Might be in my ottoman. That I started when Dan from Epine de Vale did his baby witching series. So I showed him the grimoire that I'd got for that. I don't know if it's in the bottom of this drawer, or it could be. Bear with. Here it is. So I'd got this, which I bought from Lincoln Christmas Market a couple of years ago, and I saved it to work with something special on it. So I've already started, and this is kind of the grimoire, but Dan hasn't done any more baby witching for a long time. He did, I think, 2, so I've started it. So, but I like the idea of having this as a travel journal, the one Elaine sent me. So I think I'll use it for that when I go places. Simon barely has room to move over there. Oh, I've got plenty of space in front of me. You just see the corner I sit in. There is quite a bit of space. That looks so cool. It is cool. So yes, so there's that. And then I did a trade. So a young lady from France reached out to me probably, I want to say 3 or 4 months ago, and said that she was desperate for a deck that I'd got, and if ever I wanted to trade for it, to let her know. Anyway, there isn't really anything that, you know, I would say that I'm desperate for. I have a wish list, but it's very small, my wish list. But she said that, and she really wanted this deck, and I thought to myself, well, I don't use it that often, so, you know, and I know what it's like when I really want a deck and you can't get it because it's no longer available or something like that. So I thought I'll let her have it, and we agreed that she's got a little Etsy shop that she's setting up. So she said, I'll put you a few samples in a box in exchange for the deck. So I thought, well, that's fair, because there's no deck that I want, and she really wanted this deck. And it's come, and it's called Les Simples. I think it's Les Simples and Co, actually. Les Simples and Co. So do check out a shop. Now, I haven't opened it. I don't know what's in here. It came yesterday. So I thought, well, rather than film a separate video, we could have a look on Cuppa together. So on the inside, it's got Les Simples. I thought it was Les Simples and Co. I don't know why. Maybe that's what she originally said. Oh, we've got a fold out here. It says, our grandmothers used to have a medicinal garden, while nowadays, most of us, the only parcel of land that we own is our planters or indoor plant pots. Well, let us make your life easier as all you need is already in our products. We are not innovating, we are digging in the past to focus on the essentials. Our offer, a sensory adventure, intuitive and esoteric, based on pyotherapy, lithotherapy, and a dash of magic. Last but not least, even if we are serious about this matter, we will never lecture you. After all, the grapes of a refreshing rose are also coming from a garden. So, anyway, we've got this beautiful pull out. And it says, the most beautiful plant is you. Isn't that gorgeous? I've only just noticed through the camera. When I looked at it here, I didn't notice it. But looking at it through the camera, it's a person, head and shoulders, but also a plant. The most beautiful plant is you. I like that. And then it's got the products on the other side. So, gorgeous. So let's see what she's popped in. She's put a couple of samples in. So we've got Le Hermite, card number 9. This is handmade and drawn. Got a couple of little stamps on the back, which also appear on the sides of the box. So that's really nice that she put in a hermit card. It's really lovely. Switched over to my computer, it's easy to tag people. And then we've got this little, oh, the smell. The smell is amazing. One day in the future, we'll be able to smell, I was going to say we'll be able to smell each other. We'll have smelly vision of some sort because it's going to happen, isn't it? There's all these little wood chips in here as well. So here's, this looks like soap. Got the little tag, Les Simples. Has anybody been able to find the shop that you could put a link in? Oh, wow. So let's take this little cloth bit off. Little bits are dropping off, but that's a soap that you can hang. How gorgeous is that? Oh, it smells divine. Thank you, Jilly. I've just seen your message, so I'll mention that at the end. Thanks for getting back to me, so I don't forget. So, oh, gorgeous. And then we've got, oh, we've got some oil, and that's the second lot of oil I've had this week because I got this as well. So this is Minute Papillion. It's got a Les Simples stamp on it. Oh, that smells nice. Oh, I think that's I'm terrible. I always put the Coven in. Did we manage to find one for Les Simples? It might be Les Simples and Co. We've got some more little, I need to take these little chipping bits out. Oh, we've got another slab of soap. That sounds like French for the small butterfly. Oh, okay. Wow, look at, these are so intricate but stunning. Look at that. Oh, it just smells gorgeous. The whole room, now I've opened this box, just smells amazing. I don't know if you can see everything that's written there. but that's the shop. It won't let me post the link. Oh, that's a shame. Well, I'll try and find a way after, and if you're watching this back, it will be underneath. And then we have another one here, which is Marchland Disable. Marchland Disable. I love these rollerball. Oh, that's lovely. That's, is it rosemary? I think that's got rosemary in. Oh, I love anything French, so I'm on board. Oh, and there's another one. This is Peche, P-E-C-H-E. Peche Denfer. If there's any French-speaking people in the chat. I'm running out of space to roll these. Oh, now that is peppermint. Definitely peppermint. Oh, smells amazing. And then we have another piece. Oh, it's broken though, this one. It's another piece of soap, but it's okay that it's broken because soap, you know, we gets used and it breaks up anyway. But there's that one. Look how beautiful they are. Oh. So let's pop them back. So thank you. Let me just have a look quickly. I'll come off the chat because I've got, her name is Adrienne. So thank you, Adrienne. But if I scroll all the way back to the conversation we had, it was in June. So it's been a while, but she needed to get her shop set up. She offered me Le Tarot Noir as a swap, but I'd already got that. Yeah, Les Simples & Co, she said. Give me your address so I can send you a box of some of my products of Les Simples & Co. So yeah, Adrienne. Thank you, Adrienne. Really appreciate it. So let's open that back up. So yes, that was a nice trade. That was a lovely trade to do. And, you know, something a little bit different because normally I always trade for decks. But, you know, when there isn't any decks or the person doesn't have any decks, then I'm always happy to trade for other little things, especially things that I like to use like this. So I'm just going to put everything back in the box so I don't miss anything later. So that's that. Other than that, I don't think there's anything else to show you. So I thought we'd just have a bit of a chat for the last half an hour. So if anybody's got anything in particular that they want to discuss or chat about, let's have just a bit of a free for all. Oh, and I'll tell you about some things that are coming up while we decide. So if you've got anything you want to talk about or any questions, pop it into the chat, tag me, a bit like Jackie has done there. What did you trade? I don't know if I should say. Because it's an out of print deck and there was, oh dear, I don't know if I should say. There was an issue with it and it was taken off sale. So it's become very, very rare. And this person really wanted it and wasn't able to get it. So I had it and don't use it very much. So so I've agreed, you know, to do the trade. So while I'm waiting for questions, and I can see a couple coming in, a few things coming up this week. So as you'll be aware, or you might not be aware, I have mentioned it, but on Thursday, I've got a big birthday and I've been invited onto Jilly over at Little Zen Crone. I've been invited onto her channel to have a glass of wine and just have a bit of a chat and hang out with her. So hopefully you can join me. It's going to be 7 p.m. UK time. And Elle, if you don't mind putting a link into Jill's channel for me, do subscribe because you'll see me there. And yeah, we're just going to hang out for a bit. It will be 2 p.m. Eastern time, and obviously if it's 6, it'll be 10 a.m. Pacific time. Is that what you call it over on the West Coast? That'll be right, won't it? 8 hours, 10. No, 11, sorry. 11 a.m. Pacific and 2 p.m. Eastern. All these conversions. So that's on my actual birthday on Thursday. The next day is our Jen's birthday, who's just won the giveaway. Now, our birthdays are 1 day apart. Jen is much younger than me, but we decided to do something joint together. So we're going to have some fun on Jen's channel, which is Jen's Balanced Tarot. Again, if you wouldn't mind sharing a link. And we're going to have a bit of a joint birthday bash, and we're going to play some games, I believe, and just have a fun hangout. And that is going to be 6 p.m. UK time, which is 1 p.m. Eastern and 10 a.m. Pacific time. Okay, and then if you're somewhere in the middle of the States, sorry about Australia, your time zones are all over, and I can never work out the future. I can always work out back. But 7 p.m. on Thursday on my actual birthday with Jilly, 6 p.m. the day after for joint birthday bash with Jen, and then next Saturday I'm going to just do another catch up. I haven't scheduled an interview in. There is one the week after. I haven't scheduled an interview in. I'm just going to, show you some gifts and things that I've got. So we'll have a bit of a show and tell. I know I've got a couple of decks coming because people have told me that they've got me decks. So we'll have a look at some cards and things that I got for my birthday. So, and breathe. So let's see if there's any questions that's come in. Have you seen the new decks coming out from Tarot Sheet Revival, says Waterchild Tarot. I haven't. I do have a couple of decks from Tarot Sheet Revival, and they are great. They're such good quality decks, but I haven't. What are they? And Billy says, now your trip has been cancelled by COVID-19. Are you and Becca going to do a joint chat soon? What do you mean our trip's been cancelled? I wasn't aware it's been cancelled. I'm still planning on going to Becca's unless there's something happened today that I'm not aware of. So, yeah, we'll just have to see. It could be cancelled, but I've not heard that it's been cancelled yet. But I'm sure we will do something if not. Jada was asking, or what was Jada asking? Oh, the what did I trade? Okay. Now we really want to know. Looks perfect, blah, blah, blah. It's a birthday tarot and wine. I love it. Yeah. And I'm going to have to be careful because I'll just have one. Because one, it's a work night. I know it's my big 5-0 birthday, but it's a work night, so I can't have too much. And I'll be driving in the morning. And I'm also back on Slimming World. And I'm doing really well. I lost a stone in 2 weeks. So I'm really chuffed about that. So I want to keep the momentum going as well. And even though I've lost just a stone, my clothes are getting really, it's ridiculous, isn't it? My clothes are getting really, really baggy. So, and this was quite tight. So I'm pleased about that. 50, 50, 50. All right, Jackie. Jilly's channel, thank you. We will all be there to celebrate with you. Thanks, Jax. much 2 years. Well, I've tried to be, you know, chivalrous. Is that what you say? Sounds brilliant. I am partial to a vino now and again. Yeah, well, I will have one, and I'll sin it. So, bye, Naomi. You slacking, Mom. Promote yourself. Let me just see if there's any more questions. I'm putting them in my calendar. It'd be great to see you there, Connor. Also, you have your Lavender Moon paranormal chat. Yes, that's Sunday. Or is it tomorrow? It might be tomorrow. It's tomorrow. Oh my goodness. Is it tomorrow or is it next Sunday? No, it's tomorrow. Did I put it in my diary? Let me have a look. I'm so glad you reminded me. Where are we? What day are we on? 11th. Why can't I open the day up? It's not in my diary. That's why. Oh my gosh, I'm terrible. But thank you for the heads up, because somebody told me what time I'm on. Oh dear. I think I'm on around midday UK time. I'm hopeless. I haven't even got to 50 yet, and I'm already scatterbrained. I need to get chat back now, and I'm struggling to even do that. Yes, so the lovely Amber is doing this series of paranormal chats, and she asked me to come on. I was like, I don't have a lot of paranormal experiences. I had quite a bit when I was a child and into my teens, and she's like, doesn't matter, just come on and chat about them. So that's around lunchtime tomorrow. So wow, busy week for YouTube. You'll all be sick of me by this time next week. I never got there to Dali Deck B-Jam from Tara Sheet Revival. It is one that I really wanted to get, but I've got the fantastic one that's the Fleur Noir, which I love. And then they did, I mean, we'll never get it now because he passed away, but he also did a Majors Only one, which is on this amazing, the hand painted on card. So they're not shiny at all, they're proper hand painted on card, Majors Only, and I love it. So this is the Dodal. The one I'm most excited about is a Bacchus Tarot. Wow. Thursday, Simon on Little Zen Crone, 7 p.m. Thank you, Jen. Thanks for reiterating. I probably made a right dog's dinner of it. Featuring suits such as acorns, flowers, and bells. Wow. Hermit's Cave. Every time you say you lost a stone, I think, I hope he finds it. But no, lose it. Now that I know, that's weight. Yes, it's not a stone. 14 pounds is a stone. So, have you seen the new limited edition RWS published by UD Games? Do you mean US Games? Yes, I've got a copy coming. So they don't ship to the UK. So one of my tarot moles, my friends, which is Brant from Moon Baby, months and months ago, because there was a fault with them, so they retracted them, so we've had to wait. Ordered 2 copies and got me one, and I just PayPal'd him the money over. So he's had notification that it's coming, I think Monday or Tuesday, and then he'll ship it out to me. So I'm very excited about that. So yeah, I wasn't going to mention it, but I'm going to mention it. Whinge time. This is the bit where I have a bit of a whinge, and my coffee's gone cold. Who was talking about cold coffee? a little bit of a tale just to warn people, and I have told them that I'm going to mention it. Make playing cards. I'm really, really disappointed. Really disappointed. Because I ordered something nearly 3 months ago and I paid £106, which is about $130 if you're in the US. One of them was the plastic CS tarot when it went on stock. And I know Jackie, who's in the room, ordered hers after me and got it quite quick. And I was like, where's mine? Kept looking, no tracking or anything because I just bought the standard shipping. Anyway, I went to raise a ticket and they told me I couldn't raise a ticket until this particular date, which was like 5 weeks after purchase. So the date came, so I raised a ticket, so I've not received this deck. There was 2 decks in there and a tin. And that's why it was £106. And so then they sent the information through because I'd raised a ticket, and there'd been an attempted delivery a number of times here. No card left, so that's not me playing cards' fault. That's crappy DHL. I've always had issues with them. And so it was sent back the day before they allowed me to raise a ticket. So I took umbrage with that and I said, well, look, come on, you know, I can't do anything about it until this date. And that's always a date where it's too late, so it's gone back. Now what I'm going to do, because it's on its way back to you, and they sent this thing saying, well, you can pay an extra 20-something pounds and update it and order again. And I'm like, hold on a minute, you know, you've got to take some responsibility here as well. Anyway, I lodged a complaint. They got in touch. I got a named person and they said, we've thought about it and we're going to send it you again. Can you provide a different address? So I was like, yeah. So I squared it with work. I'm okay to have a delivery sent to work. They was like, absolutely fine. So I've waited another 5 weeks and it hasn't arrived again. So this took a couple of weeks. So 5 weeks, a couple of weeks to sort out before they said, yeah, we're going to send it again. Another 5 weeks. We're talking nearly 3 months now since I've paid this money. Today, I looked at the tracking information. We've attempted a delivery. You weren't in. Impossible. Impossible at work. Can't say why, but it's impossible. But it's waiting for you at the shop. The shop that is in Limburg, Belgium. I'm in the UK. Mate Playing Cards have sent it to Belgium. And I'm like, so I've emailed today. I know they're not going to be there at the weekend. And I'm like, what's going on? You know, I've paid £106. You've resent the deck out. I've given you an alternative UK address and you've tried to make a delivery in Belgium and it's sitting in a shop waiting to be collected. What do they expect me to do? You know, drive down to the south coast, get on a ferry and drive through Europe to Belgium to collect my parcel. So at this stage, I'm like, do you know what? Just issue me with a refund. Issue me with a refund and I'll find another way, even if I have to ask one of my American friends to. But then that's a pain because it comes from Germany to America. Then I'll have to, because it takes like 5 weeks. For them, I have to wait for it to come to me. So I just don't know what. But there's one deck in there in particular I really want. I really want it. And it's just so annoying. So I'm like, you know, when I always talk about companies when they give really, really good service. But I'm also going to call it out when it's really bad. I mean, there's no excuse for them to say, yeah, we're going to do it again. I thought, great. Okay, well, I'm going to have to wait another 5 weeks at least. But at least I know it's coming. For them to then send it to Belgium. It's just incompetence of the highest form. Anyway, I've got that out. I feel a lot better. What's tomorrow? Tomorrow is Sunday. Wood Thrush has always said, tomorrow is Sunday. This is why YouTube needs a live scheduler. I cannot find... Yes, that would be awesome, Neem, wouldn't it? Jonathan says, I see on Amber's Facebook group that it's tomorrow, 6 a.m. Eastern. So that's tonight at midnight for me. So 6 a.m. Eastern, add 5 to 6. So that's 11 a.m. for me. 11 a.m. tomorrow. I will be back for then. I'm so glad somebody reminded me. I'm not making excuses, but work at the moment. If anybody works in education, September through to half term, October is chaos. In a good way, but it zaps all your energy, and I just feel like I'm working, getting home, eating, sleeping, and repeating. I do love a paranormal chat. I can't wait for you to get the Tarot of Divine Masculine. Me too. And remember, there's going to be a giveaway when I get it, because I was a Patreon backer. So I've got a deck and a spare, as in my backup, but there'll be a third deck and book as well, which I've did it so that, you know, there can be a giveaway. It was going to be my 10,000 subscriber giveaway, because the deck was going to be issued in May. Then it was going to be my 50th birthday giveaway, which it might still be just a little bit late, but there will be a giveaway of that deck as well. I'm looking for more tags, see if there's any other questions. It's gone very dark already. Mind, I'm an hour later, aren't I? I'm like, why is everybody doing the wows and what and WTFs? But it's the story about mate playing cards. That is a nightmare. Holy God, they must have clearly sent your orders. Exactly. So I'm gonna have to wait for Monday to see if they come back, but I don't want them to say we'll send it again. I'm not gonna wait another 5 weeks. And £106 actually is a lot of money to have paid out, and you're sitting around waiting for something twice. That totally sucks. Stopping in to say hello. Hello, Renee. I'm sure I saw you earlier. Hi, Gruen. Good to see you. The clocks go back soon. Yeah, in a couple of weeks. Well, yeah, and does America change quite soon? 'Cause last time, the April time, there was a good couple of weeks, 2 or 3 weeks, where you were closer to us. Simon in all the darkness. It's like Tales from the Crypt. Whoa. Just saying, as us Canadians often get overlooked on the YouTube chats. Yeah, I don't know Canadian times. I kind of think that you're very similar times to the US. And there's so many countries, you know, when I look at my analytics, you know, I have got subscribers in places like Japan and, you know, Thailand, and I'll never know those time differences, but I suppose that's why we've got Google Clock as well, and I tend to, when I put lives up or I advertise an interview, I always put, you know, 4 p.m. UK time, so that anybody can then go to Google and work out what the time difference is. It's the candle glow. Yeah, my little goddess looked like a belly lighting up. Don't know how it's coming up on camera, but she's actually illuminated with a battery operated light. So yeah, what do you think about the Divine Masculine being censored, all the nude bits getting covered up? Well, I've got I've got the promo cards. So I was hoping that I'd be able to swap some, but my friend Ben said that they're going to be different thickness and stuff, which is really a shame. But if anybody hasn't seen the Divine Masculine, this is the quality of them. They have the rose petal finish, so even though there's a light here and a glow, there's no reflection at all. They have this gold embossed here, and they are beautiful, beautiful works of art. But these ones do show nudity. So this is what people was expecting, like here for the Justice card. So we have an intersex person there. Seven of Swords. Death card is amazing. I love the Ace of Wands, not just because it's riding a huge phallus, but the colours as well. Just look at the sky. Really beautiful. These are the backs. They're borderless, but there is a faint line border. 10 of Wands. So what Jonathan's talking about is like here with the King of Swords. You can see the male organs, but apparently now they've been censored and covered up, which some people were very disappointed about because they'd seen the prototype cards. I love strength. I think strength is beautiful. Three of Cups. And it's a very, you know, in terms of masculinity, but also, you know, sort of fluid gender. So there's lots of very sort of, there's, like I said, there's intersex people who have, you know, both genitalia. There are people who are very butch and they're quite femme as well in some of the cards. So it's quite inclusive in that way. There's lots of sexualities in there too. It's not just around gender. I'm missing all the comments. Rose petal, gimme. It's a shame. A deck showing balanced masculinity, and that's why I wanted to back it out. And, you know, there was talking, and I didn't know if it was going to even make the, you know, the Kickstarter, whether it's going to be fully funded, because people are like, oh, it's just what we need, another masculine deck. There are a lot of female-centric decks, and quite rightly so. You know, I have no issues with that at all. But I don't have an issue in this. I would have an issue in this, and you've heard me say many times, you know, like the Divine Diversity deck or whatever it was called, you know, where they're all ripped and masculine. And I like the fact that this is so varied. It is a deck with males in there. Well, I say with males, there are also, you know, trans people are represented, which is wonderful. But it explores the spectrum of masculinity. And that was why I wanted to back it. And there are people of all different shapes and sizes too. But look how beautiful the cards are. I missed that. What? King of Diamonds is beautiful. The Star. So this is such a good quality deck. But I think the cardstock might even be a little bit thicker, but this is really good quality. And I said, because it's rose petal, it's got that lovely, lovely finish. And it shuffles really well. You know, sometimes people have issues shuffling the rose petal ones, but this, you really don't. They feel really nice. They're edged, already edged in black. So yeah, gorgeous. So they were the prototype. I've had these over a year. And as I say, I backed it and became a Patreon backer. So I'll have 3 copies coming because I wanted to back up, but it'd be nice to do a giveaway as well. All right, it is 20 past. So unless there's anything final that anybody wants to ask or say, I'll wrap it up with doing a card pull. I got the St. Jinx XXX. I did too. Divine Masculine, but it's a Tom of Finland deck. Yeah, exactly. And so exaggerated. The male member part is so exaggerated. At least I hope it is. The best things in life are not things. The best things in life are not things. It's been great having another chat. Yeah, it has been nice just to chat. It's been a while, as I say. What shall I pull from? Let's go with Tarot Leaves. It's one of my newest decks, and I did a walkthrough of this yesterday. And it's got an autumnal feel, and being as it's an autumn evening now where the nights are getting darker, we've got some nice leaves on the ground and things. It'd be nice to pull a card from this. St. Jinx feels too much like a novelty deck. Oops, that's a lovely deck. Yeah, I'm really enjoying it. Really enjoying working with it. So glad I was able to be here. I've missed being live with Simon. Oh, thank you, Jonathan. Thank you, Ben. You too. Being masculine is not defined by genitalia. No, exactly. You know, it's what's between your ears, not between your legs. I leave, come back, you're in the dark. I know, it's only 6:20 and it's dark. But I love it because you can light candles and put soft lamps on and stuff like that. I love your Halloween lighting. Wait till I get my Halloween stuff out. All right, let me concentrate. I'm reading chats, and actually when I'm shuffling, I should be thinking about a card to give us a message for the week ahead. What do we need to know? What do we need to know? Card for the week. What do we need to know? Oh, we have the star. And isn't that a beautiful star card? It's got the cups pouring out. Message for the week then for the star. Self-belief is the most important thing if you want to have a realization of your dreams. It starts with having self-belief, guys, and it's something many of us struggle to fully kind of comprehend, that we have the ability to be able to manifest things, to be able to bring things into fruition. The star always reminds me of the analogy about, you know, we may be going through a really tough time or have been going through a really tough time, but there is that light, that guiding light, the light at the end of the tunnel. And the self-belief is so important because it's what pushes us forward. You know, it might be dark around us at the moment, but focus on the point of light as a destination point that you want to get to. You know, and don't let anybody bring you down or sway you from the path that you want to follow, or try and shatter your dreams, or tell you that you're not good enough or you're not going to make it. Have that self-belief, because that will carry you through. If we have a vision and we trust ourselves, our lives, our abilities, and we have that I single, then there isn't anything really that we can't achieve. It's when we allow that self-doubt to creep in, and whether that's because of past experiences or whether that's because of other people influences and telling us that our dreams are unrealistic or we should have a different focus, we just, you know, we just have to, erase that noise, whether that's an inner voice, our worst critic, or whether that's the other people around us. We have to erase that and just follow that light of the star. So our message, give of yourself, but give your all, give everything, and have that self-belief. Because if you haven't got self-belief, nobody else is going to be able to give it for you. Okay? Think about what you want, focus on it, like you'd focus on the star. Doesn't matter what's happening at the moment. It may seem impossible, it may seem unrealistic, but focus on it and it will happen. You have the potential and the power to bring your dreams into fruition, to make them a reality. All right, so thank you for a lovely evening off. Thank you, Elaine, and thank you again for your beautiful, beautiful gift. I will treasure it, as you know, and it's so appreciated. The time difference are mind benders for me. Yeah, time difference, especially when you try and think about what it might be to all different people in all different parts of our community. Thank you for being here, guys. I've absolutely loved it. When we started, it was a bright sunlight and I had to shut the blinds, and now it's almost pitch black. The difference an hour and 20 minutes or so can make. Thank you for being here, everybody. Enjoy the remainder of your weekend. I'll be at Amber's channel tomorrow. Jill is on Thursday, Jen's on Friday, and my live will be here on Saturday. So have a wonderful time. Whatever you do, go in peace. Namaste and blessed be.